Hey folks, quick lesson on using quotations. When you're writing an essay for class, sometimes you want to use the words that someone else has written. We call that group of words a quotation. And there are three things you should do when you're using a quotation. First, you should provide what's called a signal phrase. Next, you should provide the quotation inside a set of quotation marks. Finally, you should provide an in-text citation. A signal phrase is a group of words that lets the reader know that a quotation is coming. For example, if you are quoting from a book by Ben Franklin, your signal phrase might look like one of the following: according to Franklin, Franklin states, or Franklin notes. For the purposes of academic writing, your signal phrase should always appear before the quotation, and you should usually put a comma after the signal phrase. Your quotation consists of the words from the source that you are using. In this case, let's assume that we're quoting Franklin's famous saying that a penny saved is a penny earned. Put quotation marks at the beginning and end of the quotation. Finally, we have the citation. The citation lets the reader know where you found your information. We'll learn more about citations later, but for now, let's imagine that the quotation from Franklin appears on page 33 of the book that he wrote. In that case, you would write 33 inside a set of parentheses to let the reader know that the quotation appears on page 33 of Franklin's book. Note that the period appears after the citation. Let's take a look at all three parts working together. First, we have our signal phrase, followed by a comma. Next, we have our quotation inside quotation marks. Finally, we have our in-text citation, followed by a period. Sometimes, however, you won't use an in-text citation. When that's the case, you can leave out the citation, but be sure to put the period inside the closing set of quotation marks. To recap, I generally want to see three things when you use a quotation. First, I want to see a signal phrase that appears before the quotation. Next, I want to see the quotation inside a set of quotation marks. Finally, assuming you're providing one, I want to see the in-text citation followed by a period. I know that some of these rules may be hard to remember, but with a bit of practice, you'll get the hang of it. And as always, don't forget to proofread.